Okay, so this is my Ollegren coffee grinder, and I really like it a lot. You can move this to see how coarse you want your coffee grounds. I'm gonna make a drip coffee, so I'm gonna make it between medium and fine. I measure out my coffee grounds, and I usually put just a drop of water in there. That's probably too much. Just a little bit, and then I mix them up. I do this so I won't have any static in my coffee grounds. And it works perfect. So you pour them in. Dropped it right there. And you put it to how many cups you want. I'm gonna put 4 just so I can make sure I get all the grounds taken in. And this I like, you can take this out and it won't start. So you don't have coffee all over the place. Put it back in. And then you've got coffee grounds. I like how fine they are here. There's no static, and it's ready to brew your coffee.
Well, I'm about to try out my new coffee grinder. I first have to say, it looks very sleek here. It's thinner than my old coffee grinder, which is nice because it saves space on the counter. It seems to hold a decent amount of coffee. The dial is easy to turn, and then you kind of have to use 2 hands to turn the grind. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to see if I can see this. Ooh, I can't. Okay, well, here we go. Yeah. Okay, I just turned the grind to 9 because I am doing pour over. I'm just going to set this to 6 right now because I weighed my beans, so it's not going to be an exact number. Let's hear how loud it is. Okay, that was a super fast grind. The results, pretty staticky because of the plastic. Not bad. If we flip this around, we can see that when you use this little tab here and click it down, you can release the hopper. And then inside, you can actually release one of the sets of burrs for cleaning. And it comes with a brush that you can clean out. Not bad.
So here's the knob where you can adjust how much coffee you want to grind. Here's the hopper where you keep the beans. You can adjust the fineness or coarseness of your grind. It goes all the way over to very fine there and very coarse. I am gonna do a medium coarse grind because I'm gonna make cold brew. So let's fire I would say this is pretty dang coarse. I'm not sure I would call that medium, but I think it will be great for cold brew. I think it's somewhat irregular. I'm not sure this is as regular as I might expect from a conical burr grinder, but it's I think good enough for government work. But it certainly seems to have the ease of use down, and I'm gonna give it a try for the next couple weeks, and I'll update my review if I have anything new to add. Hope this helps.
This is my conical burr grinder that I just received, and I want to show off because I absolutely love it. I used to have the little grinders that just made a mess everywhere, and so I quit grinding coffee. So here I filled the hopper full of the beans. And then I can set it to how many cups I need. I'm just gonna do it on 2 because I'm not making coffee right now. And the beans going down. That was for 2 cups. There was a little left in there. Just take off the lid and beans. This is you adjust this to medium, coarse, fine. It will do really fine too. So it just has no trouble, whatever setting you want. It's amazing and not messy. And I couldn't be happier with my new find.
Ready? Ready? That's a lot more than I thought it was going to produce. I'll put it on the finest setting. Looks pretty fine.
So I thought I'd give a quick demonstration of how this works. Now you can turn this all the way from coarse to fine, and you turn it. I can't do it with one hand, so you'll just have to take my word for it. I've got it set right here between medium and fine, and then you go here, you pick how many cups you want. You can go all the way from 2 to 12. For the demo, I'll do 4. And then you just push a button. It's a little loud. And it's all done. And it slides right out. And you take this off, and you have coffee.